Coach, any Florida resident will tell you that afternoon pop-up showers and storms are the norm, and that's exactly what we have right now. Actually expecting a pretty steady rain throughout today here in Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season, winners of 8 of their last 10. On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, you know the story by now, still winless on the year, and it's a bleak picture, to be frank, at 0-11.
But with 5 games left, you've got to find some inspiration somewhere. You've got to find a way to win a game.
Oh, I'm not trying to disrupt your show. What time would you like to watch them?
The calendar is turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now.
What movie are we going to watch?
As we're underway in Week 13. This fielded at the 2.
Try to watch it.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They're led out by their quarterback.
Well, the only reason why is because I'm losing confidence in that
and
Bucs
this is a
for
game
things like that.
For grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic.
But I'm always going to try.
Start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
A man who played college football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF's Marlon Mack. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people.
With
that
your
allows the rest of the
shows
offense to feel confident.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's a run to Mack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They play to start off the game.
Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
Yeah, I know. They always got to play
right now.
rain.
I hope
like
there's
it
not
rains
negative
during the
thoughts in his
season.
head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And an alley to run. Touchdown, Jaguars. Miles Sanders, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled
you can
it
use
way
that opportunity
better.
as
right
an
out on the field
opportunity to go
and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the
What
defensive
you mean?
side,
You just asked for it. And it's not my ear.
The fact that the ball got turned over.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And
I have not been sitting here all day. I was at your parents' house trying to help fix things.
Just one play, the long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone.
We can go together, okay? Would that be all right?
This fielded at the 2.
Oh, well then, I guess if you won't help me out, then I can't do your errand.
The 30-yard line.
I didn't ask
Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10.
Since you already had to go out
to start the drive. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Okay, well then
now at our starting defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Carr going to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Good thing Allen Robinson is not a
dial
beast.
up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks...
You'll like see me if I live long?
40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball.
I'll get everything done that I need to get
7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection.
Why do you do that?
Way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an outside.
Why would you say that?
And now
what did I do to you?
Throw incomplete as well. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep, Isaiah McKenzie. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Rain means run.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part.
Look at the rain.
We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, that's Nick Bosa.
Nick Bosa. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Look at that.
Oh, the pressure
twice already. He threw you to the ground.
Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
He putting hands on you.
Let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Yes, it is in order. We're putting that double team in order right now.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Burns. And Robinson with a big catch. And
what happens when you get time to throw?
Of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They'll get 34 yards
if you're listening,
there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see.
Notice something in the way you play that affects
big plays.
The protection that you get a lot.
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist
What you tend to do is you tend to keep backing up with the quarterback before you throw the ball.
In last week's game
and you turn 5-yard throws into 10 yards, to 15 yards, to 20 yards. And that doesn't help your offensive line because your offensive line is essentially trying to like form a circle of protection around you. And so when you keep on backing up, you come out of that circle and you make it easier for the defensive linemen to get to you, especially the defensive ends, because now they don't have to worry about going around linemen no more. They just have to beat them in a race in a straight line.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Complete. Smith has
so if you listen,
boy, he is very close to a first down.
Playing, try not to back up.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation.
Passing. Because the quarterback, he's already going to do whatever step drop is called for and whatever play you pick.
The defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
This could be another game where I bring them
from
second squad
yards away.
We gonna let
the
that
Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have
be first in the draft. They gonna pair Nick Bosa.
They're 1 point away from going up 14-0.
Chase Young.
Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
That's going to mean hell for everybody else that's trying to block.
Fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. On second down, it's Mack. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Sound like Undertaker.
On third down, Carr. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay.
Has to be. First of all, when you put the ball in there,
has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. Third down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers to the
Why do you hesitate? Just go.
Bradley,
you could have had that play if you would have just attacked.
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Don't hesitate, go.
A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. It's caught by Coleman.
I wish you would
give him 6 yards here as he stops near the 35 and the 34.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
All right, so
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And Eifert has it. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him try to come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Carr. That's into the hands of Pascal.
Eric, bro.
Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good hit.
And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Here's Carr to throw. The connecting here with DJ Sharp. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
We play to win. Let's go.
I don't know what was going on.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
Oh, my goodness.
Think back to our meeting
Marquise,
with the
what
head
did you do? You
coach,
just
and we asked him
let him go?
because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well. He's been right.
He's just going to get this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Holding offense.
Probably left tackle. Oh, no, right tackle. Titus.
That's on the first-round pick, number 23 overall, Titus Howard.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Record. Watch out. Eddie Weber.
Off play action. Burn. And seeing
Osa
nowhere
broke
to
through
throw,
there
he
with
chucks
the
this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Every single.
Operating from the gun. Burn.
Still.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, my goodness.
Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Some of my best
Are you
line.
seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this
Good
something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Given 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
But you went the wrong.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
To make a play on the ball,
become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
He was going to get replaced anyway.
To throw, it's called.
That's how you go in front of somebody. What's up, dude? What's up, dude?
26, and they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
That's how you do it.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, more optimism, more bounce around the locker room.
Zoe got beat on the press.
How they're going to finish this thing off.
That better piss you off.
I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
So you should be pissed off right about now.
A little under a minute to go in this first half. Able to get 7 on
right
the
now
first
between
down
the matchup
pass
between
play.
you and Allen.
2nd and 3.
He's winning.
Carr now to throw. This one complete to Coleman. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Waller at the game, 2 yards.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Again, they'll throw with Carr. It's complete to Grant. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and he goes for a first down.
That 4 wide receiver set like that.
Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence.
Oh, man, that was the same exact play.
Back when, who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Now a signal and a timeout call.
That was the same exact play.
Half of play.
Yeah, y'all can settle for the field goals all day.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. The kick by Lambeau is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
We tried.
So we reach halftime, and what's been a... There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
That's Robert Alford that made the tackle. Had he would have just caught the interception,
Out come the
Atlanta would
Jaguars
have beaten
now as he'll go on
him.
offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on
had the ball go right through their hand.
Going to do to attack
Julian
us in the
Edelman
second
made
half.
that
Nice
circus
first half
catch.
that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they
push him right in the way of where the hole is supposed to go. Yep.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Tigers don't want to be on the
They
team
can
much.
run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Listen, we do not care.
2nd and 6. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
I don't know.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Try it,
also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football.
Oh, he had picked up the block. I didn't need the juke. I could have just ran straight through.
Inside the 30. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Can we get tricky?
The discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense.
It's tricky.
It has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because
where the heck are you going?
None of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
What? Huh. You were supposed to keep cutting across field. And you just go. Huh. Okay.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again. Bird. And this one hauled in by Rudolph.
There you go, Trav. Look, Trav, it's you, Enrico, and Sherman. That's all it is.
Puts him in excellent position.
That's all it is.
After a gain of 19. So they're on that play offensively. They ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to.
Got his man. It's
cool. Had he would have turned around and faced the ball, he could have made a play.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
Oakcomb, whatever his name is.
The Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
We've been pulling away, Holmes.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
And they face and challenge the receivers.
Some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
Yep. All right, there you go. Don't let them pick on you.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers.
Tell them to stop picking on me.
Has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Oh, shoot.
The open man is Shark. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
All right.
DJ Shark. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking.
So when is your tablet? When is your laptop supposed to come in?
To continue to try and make a comeback.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Man.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way.
Oh, wow. Heavy rush, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On second down now. It's Sanders.
And it's crazy because my guards are supposed to be my best offensive lineman.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, switch gears. Check. Fresno.
To throw on third down. Burns. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either.
I can't sit here for 5 seconds.
As well.
And a nice job here to
You know what happened? I just got
right
there.
on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
No, we don't care about getting beat twice. Once for a touchdown. We're going to keep on staying in their face.
On first down, they'll start out with Mack. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
He's not going to get me.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now a play fake. Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mike Hughes came crashing in that time, got the sack.
chose to do it on your own.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
A quick throw complete to Chark. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
All right, Chad. If you're watching this, look at how unrealistic this is.
Today's football, where receivers break
Look at
tackles,
how
make people
unrealistic
miss.
this is. Yes, sweetheart. That's what we do. Watch this. He's not even going through the full play action. What the heck is that? Look at the quarterback. Madden mechanically is still years behind 2K. 2K5. Look at this. What the heck is that?
Get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Coleman.
And that's what y'all trying to get third down.
He'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on fourth down.
Y'all got a good offense for us. I don't see how they went winless. Like, right now, this team I'm playing against, baby, ain't won no game. They 0-11. Run away from him. No. Oh, no.
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to
That'll always help him.
A fumble recovery touchdown.
That'll always help.
For the Bucks. Well, you know, you can't get all the points back at once, but baby steps a good start.
A start that was sorely needed because this team looked like they might be out of this one, but getting a touchdown, getting back into it, gives them hope as they move forward.
That's another thing that happens too much in this game. Is fumbling happens way too much, especially when you get a hard hit by anybody that they feel can just hit you. But yet you can't dish out that same punishment to anybody on the computer. That is definitely
10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back,
you about to pop some popcorn?
Return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7.
You got to take that linebacker out.
Now a carry for Sanders. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload.
That's some rumbling, stumbling, bumbling.
He did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Doubling him at all times. Just in case.
Back to throw. Burns.
Oh, move. How do y'all run into each other?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big one there.
Oh, because I got to try to get that bid out for your father.
Another nice pickup through the air.
It's not anything I plan on using. I just got to try to get that bid out for your father. Look at this. I mean, well, because I just set it there. I mean, where would you rather me put it? Where I found it. Where I had it last.
I think a lot of people might expect
so take it back to your parents' house?
Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go. 36.
Doubling him at all times.
Check.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
One of the selling points of the end route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Wide, get wide. Switch.
This should give us enough time to do that.
2nd and 4. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Switch.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps
Keep
away.
Going.
Toward the end zone,
What
but
the
that's going to wind up incomplete.
Keep going across.
Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They'll try to run with Sanders. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And
Bosa
so
in
far
coverage.
today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Looking to throw. Bird. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
I want to go for it just because I feel like I got Dylan wrong, but
and Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call.
Oh, my goodness!
Throw it over the top for a big play. That often does work, but in this situation,
what the heck is going
the pressure got to him.
Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on,
they trying this. Like, I already set it up and they still twisting this stuff up.
How far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Thank you, Zoe.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Oh, wow. Welcome to the team.
He goes down. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're getting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. Let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple.
Oh, boy, I'm banging on triangle. He just runs right past it.
He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check safety, check safety.
Throwing on 1st down. Byrne escaping the pressure right. And he just throws
You love that
it
show, huh?
away.
That's your new show?
Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted.
How old is
They'll
that
make
show?
the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
55's Mike, guys, 55. We got to get the ball. See, get the ball right here. Let's go. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Let's put him to bed.
From 17 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Oh, yeah, that's a way to make friends.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
All right.
This fielded at the 2.
Oh, my goodness.
Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So Derek Carr in the offense, down by 2 touchdowns, 1:44 to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. Throwing now is Carr. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. He finds Robinson. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Got his man, it's Eifert. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Carr going to throw. That's caught. It's Coleman. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Now Carr. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Here's Carr. This is Coleman with the ground. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And the catch good. It's Eifert. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Again, it's Carr. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete.
I'm hitting triangle again, bro.
Left.
You losing interest in the show? Oh, what's up?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off the play fake. Bird. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire
All right,
game.
Chad, it's on you.
Throw one in the 4th quarter. That tells everyone that you're getting stronger, and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Jacksonville,